Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this new episode of Cup TV, brought to you by Craftsuprint.com. Now in this episode we're going to be looking at a gorgeous full kit from Janice McFarlane, and the cup number is cup986071_905. The kit is called the Knitmas Sweater 7x7 double fronted card kit. You get 9 sheets in the kit, and I'd like to go through the sheets with you, and then we're going to make the actual card itself. Now all these sheets have been printed by the print and post service from www.craftsuprint.com, and they're available just with all of the sheets. If you look underneath where the price is, it gives you the option for print and post, and it can be for anywhere in the world. So don't hold back and give it a go. These are the gloss sheets and they look amazing when they're done. So the first sheet in the kit is the card back. Now it says card back, but it's a full fronted card, and this section will be seen from the front. So it's not actually the card back reverse, it's just the back of the actual images that we're going to make the card. You'll see what I mean when we finish. There's decoupage here to add to this side as well. Next we've got the first of the turns for the card, because it's a full double fronted card at the side with gorgeous tabs on it. We've got extra decoupage to build up and a handmade by label. Then we've got the actual front section of the card with the tabs on, and we've got a shirt and the tie decoupage. And then we've got a quick front as well for the card, as well as the shirt and the tie with the waistcoat and some extra decoupage. Then we've got the waistcoats to decoupage together. I'm going to show you how to put those onto the card as well, and some extra pieces of decoupage. We've got lots of tags and labels, and an extra panel to cover the tabs up on the back of the card. And then we've got the envelope, we've got the front of the envelope, the back and the top flap. And then we've got a backing paper as well to match. So the backing paper will be ideal for those of you wanting to line your envelope as well. Just a quick idea there. Now we're going to put the envelope together first. So the envelope is on 2 sheets, but it's in 3 sections. So we've got the envelope, what's the front basically of the envelope. And it tells you to put tape on 2 sides and then on the bottom flap. So we've done that. I've got red tape on mine, so I'm just peeling the back of that off. So this is the actual flap. You're going to put your card in that way. So this is the back of the envelope. So we're just going to marry up these 2 edges at the bottom, and taking them corner to corner. I've already scored them, and I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure it's nice and sharp. Now I've stuck that edge down, and then I'm going to peel off the tape on the 2 sides. Again, I've already scored these, but I haven't folded them, so that I can fold these over the sides like that to match up the pattern, and press that down, and then I can do the other side as well, like that. And then I can add the envelope flap at the top. Again, I've got tape on the back where it tells me to from the instructions, and I'm just going to pop that in to the envelope and putting it underneath both sections like that, and there we go, putting it in crooked. So we'll just pop it in again to that side, and there we go, and then we can press that down, and that is our gorgeous envelope that's going to match our gorgeous card. So first off, before we actually make the card, I'm going to put the waistcoat together. Now on the sheet we've got sections of the waistcoat and we need to marry them up because we've got inside and outside of the waistcoat. So we need to put the correct inside with the correct outside. So what I've done is, just because I've cut all my pieces out, I've wrote on the back of 2 of them which go together so that I know. Now, if you cut all your pieces out first, it's a handy tip just to write on the back, make a little mark or something so that you know those 2 pieces fit together. So all I've done is cut them out and I've put flat tape on the back and I'm just marrying the pieces together so that I've got a front and a back. And the flap was already scored with tape on the back of it. Now I'm going to do exactly the same for the other piece of the waistcoat to give me a front and a back. Just marry them both up, and then we've now got a waistcoat that's double-sided. So then we can take the shirt that we've cut out from the pieces, and I've cut the tie out, and I'm going to decoupage the tie on top like so, and then I'm going to add the waistcoat to the actual card as well, just along the side, roughly about there. Would you say a waistcoat is on a shirt? I'm going to tuck it under the collar actually. So that's the first one. So that just hooks on the back with flat tape, and then we can add the opposite side. And obviously at home you'll be doing it flat on the table, but I'm doing it so that you can see how it's all going together. Again, I'm just hooking it underneath the collar. There we go. So those 2 sides are now mounted on the back and they open like that. So you can see the double-sided and the detail of the design. So I'm going to put that to one side for now because we're going to make the card and then put that together so that we can add our embellishment. So this is the card back. The first layer of our card, I've taken the actual, I've scored it down the side and I've got tape on the back of it. So I can peel my flat tape away, and all we're going to do is add the 2 together, and the tab of the first layer goes around the back of the card. So we'll just slot the card in like that, lift that little bit up like so, and then press that down, and then we can add the front layer. Again, I've got red tape on it, and I'm simply going to do the same again, add that to the side of the card, press it all down, make sure it's nice and scored. And so we've got our base layer, our inner section and our front. So far it looks great already, and now we can have the fun part where we're putting all the embellishments on it. So I'm going to start off with adding the side panel on the back of the card, as it were, and add that. That was on 3D foam. And just before we go any further, I just want to mention the tab on the back. Janice has included a section to cover over the tab. So I've cut it out and I've got double-sided tape on the back, and we're simply just going to add that to cover over the tab like that. So that hides it and it just all ties in together so well. So next we can carry on with the front. That's my fault there. I was rushing to get all the gorgeous decorations on it. So again, more decorations for the side of the card on 3D foam. I've simply cut them out and just added the foam. I'm going to add a sentiment tab just underneath the button. And I will give you a great tip. The centre of the button that I've cut out, the 2 holes, I actually used a crocodile to do that because it was just the perfect size to give me those holes in the button, if you can see that, to save cutting them out with tweezer scissors. So next I've got some decoupage for the second layer of our card, just over the sentiment. Now you can add as much decoupage or as little as you like. I'm now going to add our shirt and waistcoat. I've got 3D foam on the back of this, so I'm simply going to peel the foam away and I'm going to add it just at an angle over the front, like that, somewhere like that, so that we can open the front, the second section, and we've got the back section. I've got a little 25th of December label I'm going to add just about there, and I'm going to finish the card with the Handmade By tab that I'm going to put just on the back, just through the centre like that. And that is our card finished. What a gorgeous card, what a great idea. And the layers of the decoupage, and we've got the gorgeous waistcoat, and it will stand up showing all those layers and the different tab layers of the card. And I just hope that you've enjoyed looking at how to create this gorgeous card. And then we've also got the envelope. Nearly forgot the envelope there. Look how it all matches so perfectly. So I just want to remind you of the cup number. It's cup986071 _905 by Janice McFarlane. So if you go to Craftsuprint, you can see all of Janice's designs there. And I would just like to say thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time.